edition of the Sportsport. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Sportsport, baby. It's Friday. It's Tony. He's in the studio. He's all alone. Matthew's on the way. Michael in the vicinity. Who knows what's going to happen on a day that's going to start a sweet-ass weekend. Welcome on in, everybody. Glad to have you here on this Friday. A lot to get to. A lot of bad here. It's bad. It's gonna be a bad day here. You're gonna have a bad time. I don't know why you're here, but we're gonna have a bad time here. But speaking of bad time, New York baseball not having a great time, having a bad time. We're gonna get to that. Probably a little bit of NFL talk, I'm sure. Once Matthew gets here, I'm sure he'll want to talk about the Yankees, their woes, Mets with the tough loss last night. We do have the Tour Championship going on right now. Obviously coverage blacked out around here. Kind of tough. Got the featured group, Scotty Scheffler. I think he's still in second. We'll get to the leaderboard update in a minute. We'll have some golf for you, have some baseball talk, some football talk, like I said. Who knows what else will happen? Phone lines are open, red hot, 646-285-1259. Call in. You can talk about anything here on this Friday because it is Friday, because it is me. And I'm here for you guys. Speaking of being here for you guys, we have John Pollock, a.k.a. Fishboy, in the house. Nothing better in the morning than the Sportsport saying, hi, Tony. Hello, Mr. Pollock. Happy to have you in here, dude. Hope you're going to have a great weekend ahead of you. I know I will, dude. Got Porch Fest tomorrow, work in Fairfield on Sunday, school starting on Monday. This is it, dude. The fucking wheels are turning. I said it's going to be a big September. It is going to be a big September, okay? Dude, the Mets, you better get off your asses. We're going to be working hard. We're going to need something good here. All right, dude? But speaking of something good, cooking over there at the Tour Championship in progress. We have a little bit of a leaderboard update here. Russell Henley, who actually hasn't teed off yet. They're starting 10:44 a.m., but is your leader after round one here with a 61 in round one, so he's 9 under par. He was making some crazy putts, dude, left and right, I feel like. I mean, he just was reading the greens perfectly, executing the putter exactly where he needed it to be. And he's hitting big putts, which is why he is your, after round one, your leader here. We wouldn't be talking PGA if we didn't mention Scotty Scheffler. He is in second, right behind Russell Henley, 2 under him, or I guess 2 over him. But he's 7 under on the day after yesterday. He's obviously also paired up here with Russell Henley. They'll both be teeing off 10:44 a.m. Going to be pretty solid, dude. So we'll be updating you guys there with the featured group. Tied for third. It's a 5-way tie, dude, between Colin Morikawa, Patrick Cantlay, Justin Thomas, Bob McIntyre, who's on a revenge tour, baby, and Tommy Fleetwood, who I believe was Brian's picked, all tied for third here at 6 under. You have McIlroy at 8 under. He already started. He is 1 under through 2 so far after shooting the 66 yesterday, just like Ludwig Aubert, who's also tied for 8th with Rory at 5 under. He's also 1 under today, but he's only through 1, so he's birdieing hole number 1, feeling pretty good about himself. And then we have a 5-way tie for 10th. Harry Hall, Brian Harmon, Cam Young, Ben Griffin, all at 4 under with Ashke Bahatia, Ashke going to tee off momentarily, actually, dude. Should be getting ready right now to tee off. Some other notables here inside the top 15. You do have Harris English, Victor Hovland, Sam Burns, Jacob Bridgman. Keegan Bradley, though, will be rounding it off. He's tied for 19th. Chris Goddard up at 2 under with Nick Taylor. But those guys that I aforementioned here, they're all tied for 15th at 3 under. So that basically is your top 20 here. Shane Lowry, Corey Connors, Hideki Matsuyama, Justin Rose, J.J. Spawn, all Sung J M right on the outside there at 1 under. Sepp Straka struggling yesterday, 3 over par. I'm sorry. Maybe he's struggling today. No, I think today he's 1 under. Yeah, today he's 1 under, bouncing back, but shot a 74 yesterday. That'll get him last 30th place here. Not good for that, dude. But in any case, that is your leaderboard update from the Tour Championship in progress right now. Looks like we're looking at Mr. Fleetwood, actually. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's at the range, maybe. Looks like he's getting some type of hybrid. No, he's teeing off. Is he teeing off? I think he is teeing off, dude. Hole number 1 here. I mentioned Fleetwood tied for 4th. What's up, dude? Brian Barnaby, onward, upward. Come on. Exactly, dude. That's the mentality here. He says, I promise that has nothing to do with you, he says. Oh, wow, John Pollock. I see. Of course, when I watch the Mets, they lose. Maybe it does, John. You ever think about that? But in any case, dude, they're just losing games left and right here. As we do get Fleetwood here, he's on the fairway. He is. It was kind of weird where the cameraman was set up, but he is on the fairway here. Second shot of the hole, as I mentioned, tied for 3rd, 6 under, 231 yards to the hole. He ropes this one. Kind of hard to see. Overcast day. He hasn't seemed very happy about it though, and it is going to find the green. Massive green, an island that is the green. But nonetheless, dude, Fleetwood's in there. So hopefully he can get a little 2-putt action going to par out the hole. But if not, he may lose 3rd place here. So I'm going to move this just to have a better vantage point. Really, I would want it probably like over here, to be honest. But I mean, is that doable? Does that look kind of like why is that there sort of deal? Or Ashke Bahatia. Yeah, see, I don't really this sucks, dude. Fuck that. All right, Ernie. Speaking of Ernie, do we have Ernie in the house? Ashke plotting it, by the way. He could putt here for a birdie, which would bring him back to 3 under, I guess. Kind of wild, dude. In any case, dude, John Pollock, yes, dude, it might be me. I might be the problem. Ernie with the year. And then John Pollock says, if it makes you feel any better, which, I mean, not really. He also watched the Yankees too. Listen, I mean, obviously the woes and the diamond for the Yankees, the big spot, the Red Sox, I get it. Juice for them. I mean, juice for anybody watching baseball. It was cool, even, when the Yankees were in the game, the Ben Rice home run, the answer. I mean, the stadium was riled. I think that there is a little bit of a, not even a little bit. I think there was definitely a lot of like competitiveness. Like you kind of felt the nature, the gravity that is the rivalry between the Red Sox and the Yankees. But obviously, John, Yankees win or lose doesn't mean nothing to me right now, dude, because, your focus has got to be on my team, on the Mets. I mean, no one's even here today. There's not even a Yankee fan in sight. Okay, dude? My physical sight anyway. In any case, John Pollock, happy to see Erndini. Baseball doesn't matter when the great Erndini is here, dude. Oh, my God. Brian Barnaby, if you're going to blame anyone, you're going to blame Kev Dew. I haven't heard from Kev Dew, dude, in a while. It kind of gets me a little worried.
I can take it.
There it is, dude. John Pollock, baseball doesn't matter. I already said that. Brian, too angry, too much shit talk, and it's not good for him, he says. I mean, that is not good to live your life with that much, I guess, animosity would be the word. Shrivels you up, dude. Ooh, you don't want that, dude. In any case, I guess we might as well just get to it right now. Rip the Band-Aid off, as Brian would say if he were here. But let's go now to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
Tommy Fleetwood now addressing the ball here in the green. He seems like very, I guess, distraught, maybe. Just very not happy. I guess he's on the edge of the green here. It's a large green. It's downhill, probably breaking right to left, it seems. He's trying to measure it out now, probably taking his time naturally, as he should. But boy, dude, I mean, it would be, obviously he wants to sink this one, get out to an early lead this round. But we'll kind of see what happens, dude. Tough looking day, I guess, with the overcast. People are in jackets, a little cool. There's some shorts. Doesn't really matter, though. Let's get to it. Another comment here. John Pollock misses seeing Brian's face. Likewise, John. But hey, man, he'll be back before you know it. All right. And hopefully the Yankees and the Mets have something good to talk about, when Brian returns next Wednesday here. It doesn't really seem like it will happen, dude, but I feel like just as quick as you can be on that train of they're back and then now it's over, what are we going to do sort of deal, they could be back by then. It could be that quick of a turnaround as Tommy Fleetwood now is getting ready to putt this thing. I wish they gave me some footage here. It must be like 70 feet, dude. 70 feet seems like a lot, but it's putting and it's going to be wide. Oh, no, dude. Rims out the left side of the cup. Just picked up too much speed on that downhill, dude. Couldn't really handle, I guess, the curve there. And it just, oh my gosh, dude. If that was just a slow roller, would have went right in that hole. Tommy Fleetwood would have felt good about himself. Instead now, he's going to give me putt at least, which I believe will be a par putt here. So, I mean, you got to appreciate that, dude. At least I would anyway. But then again, not a professional golfer. John Pollock, thank you. Tony, mustache, holding it down here. I'm trying my best here. And you know who didn't hold it down at all last night? Your fucking New York Mets, dude. They didn't hold down jack shit, dude. As Matthew Gabriel is now approaching the door, dude. There he is. Old Yeller, dude. Yeah, you'll be at the table. Absolutely, dude. Dude, you're not even wearing your Yankee hat, dude? That's the Yankee hat, dude. You know what? Brian doesn't wear his Yankee hat after losses, dude. I don't know if that's like a thing for you too, but he only wears it after wins. Well, yeah, I mean, this is the loss, dude. It's bitter. It's bitter, dude. It's bitter at all. Ashke Bahatia here. Putting for birdie is going to short this thing so much, dude. Bahatia is lost right now. Even though it says he's in the top 10. He's tied for 10th, I guess, after a hot start today. But through one. See, I'm kind of confused, though, because I feel like the Tour Championship, like, was this website just wrong? Because it's kind of weird, I guess. Or maybe he's just through more. Oh, I see. I'm just shot, dude. What's up? What's up, dog? What do you need? Oh, yeah, go for it. If there's an open hole. Yeah, dude. Matthew Gabriel, dude. I was thinking of Sepp Straka. That's the problem, dude. Speaking of Kev Dew, dude. Kev Dew in the house. Let's go. We want the smoke. Mets lose again. Yankees got beat. New York baseball is in the toilet, no doubt. Matty G, he says, what's up, boy? Matthew getting ready, dude. The charger, the laptop. Gotta get the Yankee hat, dude. Not getting the Yankee hat? Are you getting the Yankee hat? I don't know, dude. What do you want? Do you want the Yankee hat? You have a nice, khaki polo shirt, hat on, dude. We'll go with that. It's very nice, dude. He has Yankee socks on, dude. Yankee socks. You can't see it right now because they're on his feet. But
yeah, maybe I'll put my feet up.
Put your feet up, dude. Relax. Yes, stay a while. Dude, go back to Candlewood. Get the black iced coffee, dude.
Well, yeah, dude.
Candlewood, huh?
Because the PT is right next door.
Oh, right? Yeah, that's right, dude. Right no din, dude. No donut in. No
yeah, obviously we would have went there.
Oh, we would have went there. Yeah. Oh,
where'd you go?
Yeah, dude. I didn't go anywhere.
Bro, I would have got you a coffee, man.
That's all right, dude.
No, it's not. I'm leaving.
I gotta go, dude.
you know what? We gotta go.
I gotta go, dude. Oh, fuck, but in any case, it's fine, dude.
No,
don't worry about it. It's fucking not fine. Fucking come on,
bro.
Dude.
By the way, it's funny. Kev Dude's in here because there's some strays going on in the JD Talking Sports chat. Barnes and Kev.
Oh, really, dude?
Crazy.
No shit, dude.
Should I vet it out a little bit?
I mean, is it bad or is it just typical Mets Yankees?
Yeah,
what are you doing, dude?
Shit.
Typical nonsense, dude. JD's chat, dude.
It's funny.
Oh my god, that is hilarious, dude. What the hell, Barnes is on fucking vacation, dude.
He doesn't care. Barnes, he's got to be.
No vacation for Brian.
Let's go, boys. What did we get into so far?
So right now, we just started talking about the Mets right now, dude. Last night, did you catch any of the Mets game at all? You aware of the score? If not, it's fine.
I know the score.
You know the score, dude.
I forget now, though, off the top of my head. I know they lost
9-3.
That's right. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty bad.
Are you embarrassed, dude?
I would say it's a pretty embarrassing loss. I mean, you think about it. I mean,
are you embarrassed to be a Mets fan?
No. Never embarrassed to be a fan of a team, dude. Embarrassed about the loss, certainly, dude. Embarrassed about Manaea's start, certainly, dude. Embarrassed about the fact that Soto and Alonso against
Suck.
the series, against Washington this series, were I think 2 for 22, dude. And
Let's
I mean,
see. Soto 0 for 5, huh?
Soto 0 for 5 last night. Final strikeout of the game. Not that
He's
it
been
was
doing
like
that a lot, dude.
I know he does kind of find himself in that
The whole
scenario. Not
year.
to say that like a solo shot or even there was runners scoring, but there was nothing
Sucks.
even like there, dude. But still, I mean, to look at this series and to see Alonso after obviously breaking the home run record, possibly heating up, Soto too. I mean, against his former team, you would imagine they would have an impact here, being the players they are. But 2 for 22 this series against them. I think it was even 2 for 23 actually after that strikeout for Soto. So, I mean, that's just like how you get anything done there. I mean, you can't rely on anyone else at that point. I mean, obviously, Lindor, 8th leadoff homer last night, most in a year in the history of the New York Mets, which is great, dude. Celebrate that. Sure, Lindor, great 9-game hitting streak for Francisco Lindor. But, I mean, if he's not being helped out by anyone else on the team, Marte, the solo shot, that's cool. His were 5th or 7th of the year, whatever. But you need Soto, you need Lindor, you need the rest of your lineup. Nimmo's out, right? So you're not going to get much there. Mullins
Why is Nimmo
sucks. I believe it's a neck strain or back strain, dude.
His neck. Huh?
Yeah, dude. I think 2 games ago he was digging out a ground ball, just like I think it was after it must have been after the swing. Jogging leisurely to first base. I think that was the swing, and then you have Alvarez injured, he's out, 15-day IL, the thumb, dude. So you have Sanger in there, who's I know. I mean, the guy's bagging groceries in the offseason.
One of those guys from like sometimes the Japanese guys that come over and there's
oh yeah, no, I'm talking about Sanger though. Sanger,
are you kidding, dude?
Sanger
and Senga.
Yeah, Sanger is the backup catcher.
Is that some sort of sick joke?
I don't know, dude. I mean, the guy seems nice, dude.
Sanger catches Senga.
Yes, they've had that already. We've done that. We've been there already. Yes, dude. And it's like I don't know. I mean, obviously, like Sanger is like the backup to the backup. He's a third string catcher.
Sanger right here. I see him right now.
Yeah, dude.
Right now.
Cool guy. Nice story.
Looks like
I think he's like 30 years old. Been in the minors forever. This year was his first time in the majors. He's 28. And he it's the classic, like I'm in the minors for a while.
Yeah.
I have a job in the off season. Exactly. Dude, a humbled
He was like Kurt Warner.
Okay. Yes, he is Kurt Warner, dude.
Of the major leagues.
The greatest show on
got
turf,
1 RBI.
dude. No, yeah, he's not that great. Again, it's not, what do you expect from him, really, dude? You don't expect much.
You can't.
You expect him to go out there, you expect him to catch a good game, which he didn't last night. He had a couple mistakes behind the plate, but nonetheless, I'm just getting to the point where it's like you have, some holes in your lineup due to injury. Because I know Nimmo obviously hasn't been great, but he was actually, I think, on a 6-game hitting streak, I think, when he got injured or when he left that game.
Nimmo.
Yeah, Brandon Nimmo. And then obviously, like Alvarez, I know he's been ups and downs. The injury's the thumb, but I mean, he was someone you were looking at in September to heat up a little bit. He was like one of those guys, he could start to add something. But obviously, the injury, now you're kind of dead in the water in this bottom half of the lineup, dude,
Yeah, and dude, I mean, again with the pitching,
dude.
I mean,
I don't
4 2/3 from Manaea.
God, dude.
So again, you don't get any length from a starter. Then you go to Rogers for an inning, then Bailey for a Raleigh for a fucking 1 1/3.
Yeah,
and then Stanek.
And Stanek was absolutely horrible. Obviously, the game wasn't out of hand, I guess, but obviously the Mets weren't in a position at all that they wanted to be in when Stanek came in, but Stanek made it way worse. But I mean, I don't know, dude. Like Sean Manaea's outing was so piss poor last night, and it's just, dude, it's the same shit now since he's been back since injury. It's just like 3 innings is good, like but once you get like the second time around the lineup, he just totally fucking loses control. I forget who he hit, but some of the pitches were just so like not located well at all, needless to say. And I mean, look at some of the scoring here. Like I mentioned, Lindor leading off, that's great, dude. But it was just, some stupid mistakes, like I said, by Manaea here in certain at-bats. Again, dude, second inning, he comes out there, 3 up, 3 down, 3 Ks, so he has the stuff to start off, but then once he gets to that 3rd inning, that 4th inning, it just all goes to shit, dude. That's exactly what happened, dude. I mean, you go to the bottom of the 4th here where the starting for the Nationals, the scoring for the Nationals started. Mets are up 3-0. Once again, we see the Mets out early, lead 3 runs, 6 runs. Doesn't matter. They're going to blow it, dude. Right. Abrams, leadoff batter. And this is definitely Sanger's fault, dude. breaking ball, not crazy in the dirt, but it was in the dirt, but it wasn't like bounced before home plate. But Senger is in like the one leg, the leisure catching stance, reaches for this ball. Abrams swings at it and misses, but because he loses the ball, goes to the backstop, Abrams reaches to first base. He gets to first base because Senger just wasn't in a position to block the ball,
Yeah.
And that's just poor position. Exactly. You're down on one leg, you have nothing. And he did, dude, literally classic, like had to reach for it and like hit the glove, but then trickled out that way. It's like, well,
he got tied up.
Exactly, dude. And it's like, well, if you like what catchers should do, which is kind of like shift over, use your body,
right?
Balls in front of you. Abrams isn't going to go anywhere,
dude. That one knee, if you got like you hear guys like Girardi and like some other former catchers that are on TV and this and that, but they really don't. You got to be able to handle that one knee, dude. Yeah. You can't mess around with that. If you're not capable of catching from the one knee, and you're not going to be able to be mobile the way you need to be mobile behind the plate, blocking balls and making scoops and dude, just preventing the balls going by.
Yeah, dude. And I mean, like
you gotta figure it out. You can't be in that position.
It's
not for you.
And it's like I mean, rarely do you see it affect a game, I guess, because we see it a lot now because a lot of catchers do prioritize framing, because of that. They want that stance to be able to frame pitches better.
Yeah.
Which is fine because I mean you do see the trade-off. I mean, catchers do steal strikes sometimes, which is exactly what it's there for. But I mean, in an instance like this, to lead off an inning, dude, it obviously it caused some problems here.
But
so
dude, it's just crazy too with the parallels, real quick. Again, it's the season of parallels.
I know, dude. It really is.
But even right now with this game, like Lindor, you just said it before, with the guy that really the only guy that was producing last night. I mean, and you said he's got a 9-game hitting streak. You said,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, but same thing on our side. Judge has been the only guy that's does anything.
And it's crazy. It's just not enough, dude.
And dude, you can't win a baseball game 1 versus 9.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? Like you got to have 1 through 9. You got to have more production through the lineup.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I mean, you got to be well-rounded, and it's
dude.
like. I mean, at any point, a pitcher can give up some runs. Yes. Am I blaming, the offense for last night? Not necessarily,
Brett
dude.
Beatty, 1 for 4. Vientos, 1 for 3.
Yeah, Vientos has not been impactful really that much at all, dude. Beatty's been all right though. He was kind of stringing along a couple of good hits. I think he had 2 homers against Seattle, which is fine. But it's just little things like this. I mean, again, offense isn't really that much of a concern to me. I know it's like 3 runs, you should score more against the Nationals.
Yeah,
but I mean, like. It's innings like this, dude. Like little things like this that I think kill momentum. And it's brutal, dude. I mean, you're looking at this inning, a runner reaches base now because of this, which obviously doesn't really help. After that, DeJong lines out. Chaparro singles. So you have runners on first and second. Adams hit by a pitch. That was the crazy pitch I was talking about, but not by Minaya. I don't even know what. Doesn't matter. And then Cruz grounded out to second. Abrams scores, makes it 3-1, end up getting out of the inning. But then, of course, Minaya comes in the 5th, gives up some more runs here. Right away, dude, like House comes in, single, Young, sacrifice, bunt. House goes to second. So you have 1 out there. Wood flies out. That's 2 outs. Abrams hit by a pitch again, lack of control by Minaya. Then DeJong hits a sac fly, makes it 3-2. Walks the next batter, dude.
Bro, when you make a mistake and then you have to pay for it. I'll get into that, dude.
Dude, I mean, like fuck. Literally, dude. And you're looking at this right now, dude. Those how many batters? 6 batters. Okay, they have a sac fly. 1, 2, 3, not 4, 1 hit. There's not a hit.
Yeah,
the Nats do not get a hit here. This is all self-inflicted wounds. You're limiting the lead.
And then after that Chaparro walk, he got pulled out, right?
He got pulled out, and you're bringing Rogers, high leverage situation, runners on,
single,
and he gives up a single. He gives up a single.
Oh no!
All right, dude, and it's like little shit, and all of a sudden now you're up 3-0, and now it's 4-3. You lost the lead.
Yeah,
and coincidentally. The 5th inning was the last time the Mets had a runner on until the 8th, I think, or the 9th inning. And it's like, well, yeah, of course, like, when you get the life sucked out of the team in an inning like this, with an outing like that, in a way where the one hit, they scored 3 runs this inning. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, it kills all momentum. And obviously now at that point, you can see it in the lineup because then batters know, like, yo, we have to
In
score.
the fifth, you're talking about still?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they had 2 hits,
like
and 3 runs.
Crazy, dude. It's like, if you think about it, it's like, I mean, these guys, like now the lineup comes out and you can tell, dude, they have that feeling of pressure and like, yo, we need to score now to get on base now. And then you see them just fanning on pitches, dude. And it's just not,
dude.
It just kills the strategy, dude.
Playing tight
when there's no need for that. And it's every time, dude. The Mets every time go out to that early lead recently and just positively blow it. And then there's just like, there's not clutch hitting down the stretch of the game. But you back yourself into this corner where you need that. And it's like, it should not even happen to begin with, like these blow up innings by your starters should not happen, let alone in the fucking 4th inning. And now you have to worry about what bullpen pieces you're putting out there.
Yeah. Well, it's the story the whole year with them.
Yeah, dude. It's
especially
fucking
as of
brutal,
late, dude. I mean, they get no length.
No length at all, dude. And you need that. I mean, that's been a huge question mark, a huge problem. So it's 4-3 at that point. Obviously, I mentioned that no more runners on really at all, for the Mets. And I mean, they start tacking on runs, a couple here in the bottom of the 6th, couple rungs, dude, runging up a few hits. Young RBI single makes it 5-3. They bring in Rayleigh. He does all right. He's been solid since he's been back from injury. Stanek comes in. And I mean, it's a 5-3 game. It's bottom of the 8th here. The game kind of already feels over to me anyway, especially with the fact that until this point, there were no more runners on base for the Mets. And then on top of that, I mean, Stanek just gets absolutely popped around, dude. And it's just tough, dude, because Stanek, like, I think his problem last night was that he wasn't locating his sweeper or his slider, I should say. Slider was in the dirt. Couldn't really find it. And then I think at that point, the batters knew it's just fastball every fucking time. That's really all he's got is fastball, slider. So,
wait, when did they bring Stanek in?
Bottom of the 8th.
Oh,
yeah. So 8th inning, 5-3 game. After Rayleigh had a 1-2-3 7th, which was fine.
Yep.
But Stanek comes in, leadoff hit to Adams, walks Cruz. Again, couldn't look at the slider, gets Lyle or Lily to fly out. I forget to say his name. But then look at the hits, dude. I mean, they just know. They just know the 4-seamer is coming. And they weren't necessarily bad pitches. I mean, his 4-seamer clocks in at 99, 100 miles an hour, And he's
Stanek.
Yeah, and he's kind of hitting the corner. But I mean, these pitchers are like sitting fastball. And look at Wood. I mean, he's a good hitter. 4-seam fastball high in the zone. He ropes it, like 3-run homer, bang, 9-3. That's your final score. You lose the series to the Nationals. And now you go, it's so tough, dude. And then you go to Atlanta and it's like, how much confidence are you really having in that team to produce effectively both on both ends of the ball, really, when they just kicked your ass at Citi Field? They just took 2 out of 3 from you.
That's awful.
At home.
Yeah.
So it's like, you really don't feel good about it. And with the Reds being off yesterday, and the loss, you've shrunk your wild card lead to half a game now
for the final spot.
For the final spot. So, nothing really seems good. I mean, honestly, dude, like I've been saying all month that the Mets are going to have to win like at least 15, 20 games in September. And that's what it's looking like, dude. They have to win all their fucking games in September if they want to feel good about going to the playoffs. Not even necessarily make the playoffs. Just feel good about it, dude.
Right.
Because even if you make the playoffs, right? Even if you tiptoe your way in, stumble your way into the playoffs, this last wild card spot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way you can sit there, Matthew, and tell me there's not gonna be a bad taste in your mouth still,
For making a wild card?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like, what the fuck, man?
We didn't want no wild cards out of both these teams.
Yeah. I mean, I still
dude,
think
it's just the downfall, bro, has just been absolutely insane. Bro. It's an absolute free fall, dude. Both teams. I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's just what a fucking shame. And it's unbelievable. It's unacceptable, really, honestly.
And I've really
the talent on both teams, really.
Yeah, I've never seen anything
really
like this.
Embarrassing,
dude.
Bro.
Like
if they make I don't want to see no celebrations about champagne or anything like that if you make a wild card, like, because there's nothing to be celebrated.
Joey Greenwood said it right here, dude.
Go right home.
Joey Greenwood says they are not allowed to feel good. Not allowed to feel good about themselves, dude.
No, they're not.
They're really not, dude. I mean, it's like you said, even if you do make the wild card,
embarrassing, dude. No, not with that type of payroll, bro. Because then again, now here all off season, I don't need a $300 million payroll to win. You can win with a $200 million payroll, $250 million payroll. That's what everybody's going to start. Everybody's going to
Oh
say.
my god, dude.
Well, I don't know. Okay, and then Hal's going to be like, "Oh, you don't need that much of a payroll to win." See, like, it's fucking terrible, dude.
It is fucking terrible, dude.
Suck ass. Should I get into the Yankees, dude? Are you done, dude? If you're not done, keep going.
No, I mean, I think that's
going.
pretty much it, dude. I mean, again, I mean, you know, lowest star of the game, Sean Manaea, in my opinion. I mean, it's just like, you know, you just need.
You're just so pissed.
It's just like what the fuck, man? Like every starter,
They
besides
all
Peterson,
suck.
they all suck. Dude, Peterson's the only one you can
pissed
trust.
about at Stearns? Because this is his doing, per se.
I guess you could say that.
This is the knock on him too, dude. That everybody knows he doesn't like to invest in the starting pitching.
I know. It doesn't
Now
look
it's coming
great,
back
dude.
to bite him in his arse.
And it's interesting because it's like, I don't know, dude. I blame him for. I mean, Montas was a bad idea.
Frankie Montas.
Sucks. Not good. Paul
Sucks.
Blackburn.
He's good in Oakland.
Did you hear that
Everybody's
Yankees picked
good
up
enough.
Blackburn?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
We were texting
wild,
about it
dude.
yesterday.
What the fuck is
I
that?
didn't even know
what are
that
they
they
doing with
released
that,
Blackburn.
dude? Yeah, they released him like, I
I
don't
don't
know,
even
5
know who
days
that
ago. Paul Blackburn.
If I saw
sucks,
Blackburn on the
dude.
streets, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to pick him out of a lineup.
No, but you still want to punch him in his face, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know what
You
the Yankees
played
doing
for
with
the
him,
Mets,
dude.
dude?
But yeah, did you play for the Mets,
Wow.
dude? Like that obviously didn't work. So I don't know. It's tough. Like, because again, like last year,
No reason.
like last season, those pickups did work out, you know?
Yeah.
And because of that, like re-signing Manaea wasn't a bad idea, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously this year is just a song of a different tune, dude, as they say, because, you know, Clay Holmes not really working out, Manaea injury, not really working out.
You had to have known that was coming with Holmes. You can't be a closer and then all of a
No,
sudden,
yeah,
we're
you're not
gonna make him
wrong,
a
dude.
starter.
First
That was
year
so
in like
stupid.
you know 6 seasons or however many
That
it was,
so
dude.
dumb.
But again, I mean, I don't know.
I think that would work. You had to know he was gonna falter at some point.
At some point, dude. Yeah, I was
And
kind of
just
thinking like
get less out of him, get less.
yeah.
less,
No, again, I kind of
less.
anticipated that, but I kind of felt like, oh, like maybe again the parallel to getting Severino last season, like that worked out in the regular season. It lasted that long, you know. So I
Yeah.
kind of was anticipating that, like maybe you would say playoffs. Obviously, you don't have to worry about a 5-man rotation because of how much less baseball you're playing in a shorter period of time. It's like, oh, like if Clay Holmes could just make it through the regular season. You go to the playoffs, maybe you see him come out of the bullpen a few times, long relief if you need. Like, I don't think that was really that crazy of an idea. But obviously, again, at this point, not working out. Senga, you know, not through any fault of Stearns here. I mean, it's just, you know, the guy is injured, you know, like it's, that guy wasn't even here. So it's tough, dude. Obviously, there's some unfortunate things that Stearns couldn't control. I'll always go back to the fact that AJ Minter has been out for the year.
Right.
That was a huge bullpen piece that we lost. So, you know,
Yeah, injuries, dude, and just
Injuries suck, dude.
not having the length out of starting
Yeah.
pitching.
I will say
Perfect
though,
storm for a shit storm, dude.
It is a
It's been
shit
an
storm,
absolute
dude.
shit storm.
because I will say, I mean, I guess thinking about it more, I mean, Stearns this year was not as good as Stearns last year. I don't think. I
As a
mean,
GM?
especially the deadline acquisition, Mullins is not working out, and that
Dude,
was
honestly,
a big
I
offensive piece.
I was
dude.
I was like, oh shit! Like, look at the Mets.
He
Like,
fucking
with the
sucks,
Mullins,
dude.
I was like, oh shit, that
Um,
might be the missing piece right there. But obviously, he sucks.
I know, dude. He does suck, and it's a shame too. Dude,
He can't be washed.
he's not
only
hitting well.
30.
And then, dude, last night he should have had. I mean, it
Maybe
would
he's
have been a
washed.
crazy play, but I think it was maybe in the 5th inning or something. Diving play, couldn't come up with the ball.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like that's what you're in the fucking outfield for. All right, dude, make a fucking diving, but like, it hit his glove and kind of trickled out. Like he didn't get there quick enough. Like I think his first step was wrong,
Ah,
and because of that, he just didn't get there. And the dive just kind of hitting the glove. But it's like, dude, like that's a play that I know Taylor would have made. Taylor made some great like plays in the outfield this year, and actually he played last night. He's had 2 hits since he's been back, Taylor, because he's been playing for Nimmo. But it's crazy, dude. It really sucks, dude.
yeah. Well, it's not much better on our side. of
No,
things
yeah,
either,
dude. You can
Tone.
talk about the
Anthony,
Yankees, dude.
Anthony.
Oh, you want some
yes,
comments for
dude.
me? Some comments.
But, yeah, I was
first,
gonna
dude.
say,
Here's
break
some
it up with
comments,
the-
dude.
some
Break it up,
comments.
dude.
Come
Break it up,
on.
dude. And then Brian Barnaby in the house, dude. We have Kev Dew
Hey,
also
balls.
saying Mets can't seem to figure out MLB. That's a fact. Josh B with the Yo Fam, dude. Glad to have Josh being here on this Freaky Friday. Brian Barnaby, come on now, dude. 222, he says. He goes, but Lindor, Dave.
Stretch out that neck.
Lindor's been good, dude. Yes, Nimos, you got to stretch it out to get to the weight room. Stretch out the neck.
Is Joey Greenwood a Mets fan?
Joey Greenwood, because he's been living with me, he's been seeing some Mets. Hey, fuck you, Matt. No, fuck you, dude.
That's bullshit.
Joey Greenwood knows, dude. Not to go to the dark
Joey.
side, dude.
Get fucking brainwashed.
The dark
like
side.
Just because he's a roommate.
The dark side, dude.
What if I moved in? Then what would you do? You'd have a predicament. You wouldn't know what to do.
You wouldn't.
It'd be like
in,
the
no Yankee fans
Mandela
allowed
effect.
Dead. What?
I don't know.
Like
I just like saying
effect,
that
dude.
Mandela
Yeah,
effect.
Mandela,
I don't
dude.
give a fuck.
You guys know about Nelson Mandela?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
That guy Mandela.
That guy Mandela, man. Brian Barnaby, hot take Johnny yelled at me for saying they needed more pitching. Well, I mean, they do need more pitching, though.
Barnes and Hot Take Johnny might be the rivalry of the century. It might be bigger than Red Sox Yankees. I wish they would be able to just duke it out.
I think Barnes Mets is bigger than Red Sox Yankees. That's
Physical,
the rivalry,
get
dude.
Physical with it. Sometimes you have to do
physical,
that
dude.
because sometimes you have to just teach people a lesson, and that's the only way they learn.
Brian Barnaby says Blackburn was supposed to be legit. I don't know if he's being facetious here, but he was supposed to be somewhat okay. Maybe he isn't that guy. Can't handle New York. Can't handle anything, dude. Parallels to Devin Williams. And then Joey Greenwood said, I know so much about sports, so it's kind of unfair, dude. Being facetious himself. But Joey's a good guy, dude.
No, Joey's a great guy.
Great guy, dude.
I've known Joey for a long time.
Yeah, you've known Joey for longer than I have, dude.
Fairfield Connect.
I'm grateful for that.
That's right, dude.
That's right, dude.
Maybe we'll all be roommates.
That'd be wild, dude. In a big mansion.
Oh yeah, well, obviously.
Obviously, dude.
I just meant maybe I'll move in next year.
Something to work for, you know.
Anyways,
something to work towards, dude.
Yeah.
Candlewood Market, dude. With your
You want
black
to move
coffee.
into Candlewood Market?
I don't think I would
See
live
if we
there
can live
though.
there. You
Although it
wouldn't
is
wanna
nice.
live
They have the water fountain, free water,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Free
but then all
water
the
over there,
all the
dude.
food.
The food
breakfast.
sucks though, dude.
Does it?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't had it in a
dude.
minute.
Um,
Well, they named that sandwich. My sandwich. They didn't even name it.
Yeah,
for me.
'cause
I get the
it's-
sandwich and they put it on the menu. It's not on the menu, and all of a sudden I make a little a little custom action with it,
yeah. And now all
and
of a
now
sudden,
it's on the menu.
you just want your credit, dude.
Yeah, I want some royalties. I want some money.
That's sick, dude.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up,
I'm a
dude.
Fairfield native. I mean, I was here. We were around before Candlewood Market was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, it's been Candlewood Market's been there forever.
I don't know. I wonder when they were established.
Yeah, I mean neither, dude.
Who cares?
I feel like probably not. Like there's no way they've been there for 30 years, right?
No,
No
dude,
way,
No, they're
dude.
new. The Sportsplex is fairly new.
Oh, is it, dude?
It's probably like 13 years old.
Really?
The whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say so. We'll have to confirm with Michael.
Confirm with Michael, dude.
But anyways, dude.
Yeah, dude. The Yankees.
Yankees, dude.
Heel,
Let's go to the Bronx, dude. Heel
Jazz.
is the heel. Achilles heel. The Red Sox are Achilles heel.
It
I
seems
hate
like
it.
it, right, dude?
Yeah, dude. So, let's go through it, dude. Like I took notes.
Oh, let's go. I
See
love
this?
that. Prepared.
That's right.
That's good. Dude, you need to take notes, dude.
I could go off the ESPN here, but just I have some of my own thoughts and this and that.
Naturally.
ESPN doesn't have that.
They don't have your
Obviously,
thoughts.
They don't have my thoughts.
Absolutely not. Who you waiting
I
on,
have
dude?
my own, Renee.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
So yeah. So we'll go through it here. Obviously, Yankees lose 6-3 to Boston. We've been having a tough time with the Red Sox this year as of late, which I absolutely hate. Can't stand it. So we'll go to the beginning here. Second inning, first inning, clean inning for everybody, 0-0, come out of that. Second inning, though, we have a nice throwing error by Ben Rice as Rafaela
Still
steals
second. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Who he was crying after that, dude, when they cut to him.
Rice?
Yeah, he was upset. He's
Yeah.
like, fuck.
He should be. That's
Yeah.
that's a tough play, and then
Yeah.
that allows a run to come in and score. But then flip it to the Yankees half of the second inning. Who but Ben Rice to make up for it?
Right, there we go.
Cranks one, dude.
That's right, Susan.
Cranks a nice solo shot, bro.
Mhm.
Ties the game 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And on we go.
Morning.
Renee, what's up? You're not looking that tan. Maybe you should do something about it. No, not really. Well, I plan on tanning the All right, yeah. I have sunscreen on right now. I'm not trying to burn like you.
You're indoors.
Yeah, okay.
Mm.
Sicilian.
Mm.
Anyways, Renee's got to get a little more tan.
Mm-hmm.
Usually at this point, she's like
Mhm.
unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. Yes. But that's fine.
She still
Dude.
looks like Renee. Let's go to the fourth inning, dude, where the action kind of resumes here. Jazz in the Yankees part of the fourth here, Jazz with a nice hit, little single, then goes on to steal second base, dude. Right? I'm just gonna tell you right now, if it was a clean throw,
He would have been out.
yeah.
Really? Because I saw that
Yeah, he
it was
would've gotten
not, and he
pegged.
took third, right?
Yeah,
Afterwards? Yeah.
So, Red Sox catcher, and I forget who was catching for Boston off the top of my head.
I can look it up right now, dude.
Here.
Narvaez.
That's right, Narvaez, dude. So if it was a good throw,
A familiar man.
Yes, that's right. Was with us for his whole career up until this year.
His whole career of 1 year.
Yeah, and then he left. So Jazz takes second. Bad throw by Narvaez. Otherwise, he would have gotten pegged for sure. Ball ricochets. Gets away from I forget who covered second for Boston on that play, but gets away. Jazz sees it. Get good heads up base. No, it might have been I don't know, but it gets away from him. Jazz takes third. Good heads up base running. Nice. Then we have Goldschmidt comes up, gets a nice little single, flails at it, but the ball finds its way into right field. Nice piece of hitting there. And then Jazz is able to come around to score there on that. Go to the fifth inning.
And the Yankees were battling back, dude. Like this, even though the errors early on, like it felt like, at least it looked like to me that the stadium was fucking rocking. To be honest, dude, like they were.
No, what, dude?
Dialed in.
It was good energy. Everybody was pumped. Yeah, and I mean, then McMahon comes up, grounds into a fielder's choice, becomes 2-1. No, I'm sorry. No, yeah. So, and then Volpe grounds out to third. McMahon goes to second. And then Grisham comes up and lines out to second, and that's your inning there. So Yankees put across a run on 2 hits, 1 error by Boston. The Yankees were able to take advantage of that. Go to the fifth, right? So Heel's still in there. Heel's having a little bit of a tough time. I mean, it's issuing a lot of walks up to this point. A lot of pitches being thrown by him.
I mean, he's still fresh,
Yeah, still fresh, still coming out of it. So, but Red Sox are able to tie it up here at 2-2 in their part of the fifth inning. And that was it for Heel, I believe.
That was, yep.
Yeah. So,
no, yeah. I mean, his final line, 5 innings, 1 earned run off of 4 hits. Obviously, the errors in the field, giving up a little bit more there. 5 walks though, 3 Ks. But I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, at that point for Heel's outing, limiting damage, errors in the field, causing him to throw more pitches. Not to mention, he didn't really get any help from his defense.
Yeah. It's again, same
Did
story.
you think
giving them extra outs?
But do you think his start was okay? I mean.
It was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to go 5, I guess, for having issued that many walks and that many pitches at that point. High leverage game, dude. You know what I mean? Big game. A lot of juice. So
your confidence is kind of high on him, though. You're kind of giving him some benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah. Was able to get out of some jams and things like that. So I mean, overall, not too bad. And
Velocity
it really comes down to lack of offense too. Again,
Right.
like if the Yankees were able to kind of capitalize on some things here, maybe give him a little bit of a lead to work with. But
yeah, I mean that helps your pitchers out a lot.
Wasn't able to do it. I mean, look at his last inning here. I mean, walks Roman Anthony to start the inning. Bregman singles to center. Anthony goes to second. Duran singles there. Bregman goes to second. And Anthony goes to third. And then he's able to strike out Story. But then Lowe comes up, hits a sac fly. Roman Anthony scores, and then Yoshida flies out to center, and that was it. That was it. So then the Yankees come up to bat in the fifth. Now Giolito is in for Boston, so I think this might have been it for him as well. But Judge leads off the inning with a walk. Bellinger pops out to shortstop. Stanton pops out to shortstop. So Giolito gets pulled after that. Wilson comes in, right? So this was what I liked right here. Judge steals second.
Great.
Solid. Because the guy comes in to first, he's not thinking, he's just focusing on the batter, not really, thinking about Judge per se. Judge takes advantage, steals second. Nice. Ben Rice comes up, walks. So So now Jazz comes up, single to center. Judge is able to come around to score. Rice goes to third. This hit by Jazz too. It was one of those hits. It was a bloop. It found the green. Like it found it put it in the right spot.
Let's go.
Boston, like three, you have like left fielder coming forward, center fielder, and the shortstop, and just out of the reach, so it falls in there. A dunker, if you will, Tony.
A dunker.
Yeah. And Judge comes around to score. So Yankees take the lead 3-2. Goldschmidt would go on to walk there. Jazz goes to second, and then McMahon comes up, strikes out swinging 3-2. And I don't know. I just want to check. I don't know. I don't think the bases were juiced at that point because McMahon did come up with the bases loaded.
This is in the bottom of the fifth. You're talking about.
Yeah. So the Yankees did. Yeah, they had the bases loaded here in the fifth, and McMahon had a 3-0 count, dude. Worked a 3-0 count, and then ends up striking out.
Oh my God! Yeah,
dude. Loaded, dude.
A fucking 3-0 count, dude.
Yep. So
and they were it was all fastballs, all fastballs.
Yeah. So it was like that was tough, and I knew that might come back to bite.
Yeah.
Because again, like you take the lead, but dude, leaving the fucking bases loaded like that,
can't be doing it.
Terrible.
And at that point, it's a 3-2 game. Like it's still
game.
tight.
Could have broken it open.
Broken it open right there.
Could have broken it open. Just didn't do it. Again, just frustrating part is you're up, in the count 3-0. At least walk in a run. I mean, just give us something, dude. But nothing. So, you come out of that inning with just a 3-2 lead. And you can't help but think you could have broken it open right there. And it could have been a lot more. So tough to end the inning like that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Go to the sixth. Duvall comes on. Duvall been struggling of late. Not really has put together a good performance since he's been on the Yankees, Tony, to be honest with you, dude.
Oh.
So, nothing crazy to kind of talk about with Duvall. So he comes on in the sixth here, is able to get Rafaela to ground out to first. Then Hamilton reaches on an infield single. Jazz tried to come up with it. It was a weak ground ball. He barehanded it, got it over to first. Just was not in time. And then, dude, this was terrible. So Hamilton's on first, and Hamilton's fast. He's got some speed. So Duvall throws over twice, right?
And then he threw over the third time?
And then, dude, no, he didn't throw over. He balks on the third because he like got a little like confused. Steps off, no throw over, so it's a balk.
Yeah, you can't throw over. After two.
You have to. If you throw over the third,
you have
time,
to
you have to get him.
You have to get him out. Yeah.
So, dude, he got nervous essentially, and Hamilton's able to take second on a disengagement violation. Tony,
that's tough, dude.
If we want to get technical with it. So now Hamilton's in scoring position. Duvall goes on to walk Narvaez, dude. And then here comes Roman Anthony, dude. This kid,
that's the guy.
Yeah, fuck him. So he singles to center. Hamilton comes around to score. Narvaez goes to second. Tie game, dude. Now is where Duvall comes out of the game. And here we have Mark Leiter Jr. come on, who, again, as for us Yankee fans, Tony, not that thrilled about that all the time, dude. A little shaky, dude. You know what I mean? It makes you a little nervous. All right, so was able to come on, though, and was successful. Gets Bregman to pop out to third, and Duran grounds out to first. End of the inning, dude. So, but, the damage is done. Tie game, and that's that, dude.
Yeah.
So Yankees part of the sixth. Weiser now comes on for Boston to pitch. 1-2-3 inning here for the Yanks. Volpe flies out to center. Grisham grounds out to second. Actually, Judge did get a single, so it wasn't 1-2-3. Judge was able to get on base, but then Bellinger grounds out to shortstop. So nothing doing there for the Yanks. Go to the seventh. Now here comes Luke Weaver, dude. Luke Weaver, who's been solid, right, Tony? Looks good again, confident, dude. Like, yeah, confident, really good, dude. He's back. Yeah, not so much, dude. Because he comes on to pitch, dude. Trevor Story leads off with a single. Then we have Lowe doubling to right. Scores Trevor Story, dude. Now the Red Sox are winning 4-3.
Who's the lead?
Then we come on with Yoshida, grounds out to first. Lowe goes to third, though. Now we have Rafaela. He walks, right? So now if Hamilton come up, dude, he walks. Rafael goes to second. Narvaez comes up. Weaver's able to get him, strikes out swinging. That was it for Weaver. So Weaver comes on, been solid of late. Of course, though, Boston, thorn in the side, blow the lead. You've been solid, but now you blew the lead.
Yeah, you did.
So now it's 4-3, Boston, right? So that was it. After Weaver gets Narvaez to strike out swinging, he's out of the game now. Tim Hill comes on for the Yankees. Bases are loaded now at this point, I do believe, for Boston. And Timmy Hill, dude, good old Timmy, old reliable, if you will, Anthony. Gets Anthony to strike out swinging. So that was huge.
Awesome.
You come out of it 4-3 still. You're only down a run. Yeah, and I mean, solid, right? So you feel good coming out of that. And Yankees come up to bat. Weiser's still on for Boston. We have Stanton come on, leads off the inning, rounds out to short. That was it for Weiser. They bring in Steven Matz, dude, former Met, Tony.
Former Met.
From New York.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Upstate somewhere.
Upstate somewhere. Nobody cares.
Well, if you call it upstate, I call it upstate.
Yeah, I would consider it upstate.
It's fucking upstate.
Dude, because he comes in.
Yeah, Rice triple. That's right.
Yeah, it gives up a triple to Ben Rice, dude. By the way, love Ben Rice, dude. Benny Arroz, as I call him.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Dude, just hitting the ball hard, man. Hard as hell. Obviously, put on the muscle in the offseason. That was the big theme in the beginning of the year that everybody was kind of talking about.
Love it.
Right. So we have him on third. Here comes Jazz, dude. Solid bat, but not really because he strikes out, dude.
High.
On pitch high. Looked like confused on it. He was late. It just needed a sac fly. Can't give us a sac fly, dude. At the very least,
Like a little off triple you had.
Yeah, well,
it
was one out.
Oh, that was
one
one.
out.
Okay,
One out.
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then they
shit,
bring in
it
Matt.
was, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And
So
then now
it's like not able to do it, dude. Jazz strikes out, and then here comes Paul Goldschmidt, dude. Pops up to first, end of the inning, dude. So they capitalize, and it's still 4-3 Boston, dude. So go to the eighth. Tim Hill still is on to pitch. Bregman leads off with a single. Great. Then Durant comes out, grounds out to second. Bregman goes to three. Fine. But Lowe grounds out to Tim Hill. But Story goes to second. Bregman goes to third. Goes to decision there. And then Gonzalez is brought on to pinch it for Yoshida. And then they bring in the Yankees bring in Yuri Santos. He's able to get Gonzalez to line out to first and to the inning there. So still 4-3. Let's go to the bottom of the eighth. Yeah. And then McMahon grounds out to first. Volpe flies out to right. Grisham grounds out to first. So 1-2-3 for the Yanks. Still down 4-3. And let's go to the ninth, dude, where it all falls apart, bro. Yuri De Los Santos been, solid for us this year for the most part. In there, dude, right? So he gets Rafael to fly out to right. Then, of course, here we go with the errors, dude. The defense, the Yankees being let down, kicking themselves in their own ass. Ground ball, right, to Goldschmidt. Feels it nice, right? But then goes to get it from his I don't know. He wanted to get it up to throw over to Yeti to get the out. Fumbles it around. Dude falls out of his glove. Hamilton's safe at first on a fielding error, dude. What a Goldschmidt! Great. So now we have Hamilton on first. Narvaez comes up, grounds out to the shortstop. Hamilton goes to second. And then here comes run on the first pitch. like a world beater, right? Can't, just an all-star closer again. Once again, Judge flies out to fouled out to first base, dude. Weak. Bellinger grounds out to second, and Stanton grounds out to short, dude. Yankees lose 6-3. So once again, not capitalizing, dude. Not capitalizing where you could have. You had McMahon back, the bases loaded in the 5th inning. Couldn't get anything done there. Up 3-0, had a 3-0 count on him. Couldn't even work a walk to get to run to score at the very least. And then you have the triple. Roman Anthony home run did him in, dude, and they lose 6-3. And what do you know, bro? Lose to Boston again. And of course, now there's a lot of energy and focus on this series in terms of implications with the wild card and the playoffs. And Yankees are trying to extend the wild card lead. Also, maybe trying to close in on the division again with Toronto. But we're literally going against Boston, dude, and trying to separate ourselves at the very least in this wild card race, right? And again, dude, Boston, the thorn in the side, the Achilles heel for this 2025 season for the Yanks. They got us again, dude. And I hate to say it, but fault game, and then they just kind of blew it at the end. But I mean, dude, that's not gonna. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to separate or create any type of separation that you need to in terms of the wild card here in particular. If you're gonna do that to yourselves, if you're gonna, boot around the ball, shoot yourself in the foot, not capitalize on offense when you have a guy on third with 1 out and down a run, not gonna happen, dude. Absolutely terrible. So, what more is there to say, dude? They were whatever in it to the end, well-fought game. It wasn't a blowout or anything like that. So, instead of a disgrace, it's more of just a disappointment. But, just the way they're losing these games, dude, and just like these against these opponents, like these higher leverage type of opponents, especially that it's Boston too, dude. Absolutely very, very, very frustrating. You go to bed, dude, with a bad taste in your mouth, and you wake up with a bad taste in your mouth, dude. And it's just like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, you're talking about these high leverage opponents. I mean, they're specifically against the division. I mean,
dude.
Boston, Toronto. I mean, they're these are, or you said it wasn't a blowout or anything, but it does. It's games like that really suck the life out of the
makes it even
series,
worse.
and it leads off. It leads off the weekend. It leads off the series. It's like not what you
Dude,
want
yeah.
at all.
And I'm going tomorrow. Me and my dad are going
right.
tomorrow. It's gonna be sick. Haven't been to a game with him in a minute. But I mean, dude, yeah. And tonight's big. You gotta win tonight. Gotta win tonight, and that's really all there is to it. Let's see who's the. Oh, we have Free tonight. Free tonight.
Max Fried.
Yeah, but dude, now it's like all of a sudden, the whole blister situation really hasn't been the same. So hopefully he can be the stopper that he's been really all year up until the last few starts. In terms of like the division here, up a half game on Boston between. Though, which is funny, but dude, you gotta step up. You got to step up, man, and win these games. I mean, dude, it'd be nice to just win these 3 in a row. Take it a game at a time, but like it starts to and it's a prime vehicle tonight, Tony. It's a prime vehicle, dude.
I hate that, dude. I think the Mets are Apple TV tonight too. So it's like, what the fuck is that, dude?
Wait, so do you have Prime?
No. Oh, do I have Prime? Yeah.
So
Apple TV though, no.
we got to go to the horse show, I guess.
They probably don't have Apple TV.
Nobody has that. No, none of these places have Apple TV.
I mean, honestly, the horseshoe might, dude.
Who knows if they even have Prime? But yeah, just to kind of give a little preview tonight, dude. Yeah, so Red Sox got Brian Bello, 96, 3.2 ERA.
All right, I'm gonna have to interrupt for a second though, because we're having some technical issues with our audio. So I'm gonna reset this board right now, and then we're gonna just take it from there, dude.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you want to hear what you sound like right now?
Reset this board right now.
Oh shit,
Right, kind of crazy, dude.
that is crazy.
I don't know if it's like an internet thing or what, but I'm gonna turn this bad boy.
Reset.
So now here we go. Let's see what we sound like.
How you doing?
How am I doing right now?
Yeah,
I'm doing all right, dude. I mean, I hope that this works.
I think it'll work.
I think it'll work as well. How am I doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm doing all right, dude. I mean, I hope that this works.
I think it'll work.
We did it, dude.
You did it.
Oh, wait.
I didn't do anything.
I doing right now? Yeah. I'm doing all right, dude. I mean, I hope that this works. We did it, dude. You did it. Oh, wait. I didn't do anything.
What about now?
What about now? What about right now? Keep talking.
Hello, dude. Yeah, so Yankees got a tall task in front of them, if you will. And I'm sure Barnes is out there enjoying California, and with a little bit of heartache though at the same time. It's tough because he's trying to enjoy a nice vacation with Sam, the beautiful Sam, the wonderful Sam, his girlfriend, and I'm sure they are, and I'm sure he's also a little bit agitated at the same time. But you'd like to think that tonight you can ride the ship, and yeah, that's all kind of really where we're at, Tony, with the Mets and the Yankees. I would say, dude, we did this some NFL last night as well, which we can get into. Local too, dude. Giants. Apparently, we're doing the show from the deep blue.
No,
That's very odd.
I don't know if it's us.
You think somebody sabotaged us? Did I hit something?
No, it's not you. I don't know. I guess we just keep going, status quo.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, we could do. Let's. You want to touch on the NFL?
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Again,
NFL,
we had the local last night. We had the
Jackson
New York
Dart.
Football Giants do Jackson Darts. Did you catch any of the game, Tony?
Negative.
Same. Let's see here though. We'll dive into a little bit here. So yeah, Giants played the Patriots last night. They smoked them 42-10. Obviously, nobody cares because it's preseason. It doesn't matter. But obviously, with the Giants being a local for us here, let's get into that. So Jackson Dart obviously is the main kind of focal point here for the Giants. They move up to get him in the draft. And a lot of buzz coming out of Giants camp, Tony, about Dart being the future and the new the new face of the franchise, and the guy that can be the savior, dude, and get them back to the prideful ways that the Giants are used to having, historically. Obviously the Jets and Giants have both been on the schneid for the last few years. Obviously the Jets have basically always been on the schneid, with the Giants able to get off of it for periods of time here and there. But Dart, dude, last night, 6-12, 81 yards, with a touchdown to cap it off. And looked really good, dude. Looked really good. Looked really efficient. Really looks like he was in command of the offense here. But he did have to exit the game, dude, because his head was slammed to the ground. So obviously had to go into concussion protocol, and had to be monitored there. I think he's okay. I haven't heard anything of him, anything further. So hopefully he's good.
Yeah, hopefully, dude.
No concussion or anything like that. But yeah, so no,
we sound good, by the way. We're sounding pretty
dope,
good right now, dude. So this is sick, dude. We're back. We're definitely back,
we are
dude.
back.
So what do you think
Back.
about Dart now? Because like Dable seems pretty hyped, like you were saying too.
They all
They
seem
all
pretty
seem pretty hyped
hyped,
about
yeah.
Jackson Dart, but I mean, like clearly, obviously, I mean Russ is getting the starts, but I mean, like
Dart did clear concussion protocol, by the way.
Oh, he did. That's great.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, do you think like if the Giants start out like maybe 0-3 or something, Russ isn't really doing too well, it's going to be Dart in there?
Oh, dude, definitely. I mean, dude, people want him to start right off the bat. And they're saying just
start Dart.
Start Dart, dude. Russ be damned, and Winston obviously be damned. Winston is in the clouds anyway. Well,
Russ be damned.
We would have a good time with Winston, I think, Tony. We would enjoy a good hangout session.
Oh, I think so as well.
We'd have a lot of laughs.
Yeah, absolutely.
As I'm
dude.
sure a lot of people would. But
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd maybe he'll come to the studio one day, and we can have him on, and to be determined there. But anyway,
Open invite.
yeah, for sure, dude. But a lot of people are pumped, and the other thing too. So you kind of have like two themes, it seems, coming out of the Giants camp, dude. It's the front seven and the defensive line, dude, and the pass rush.
Yeah.
That a lot of people are hyped about
Okay.
for the Giants, and then Dart, obviously. So if you look at it, like you have two two facets really on defense and offense to look at, that could really propel the Giants here.
Mhm.
I mean, everybody's talking about, again, the defensive line, the front seven for them. Abdul Carter, and then Thibodeau,
Mhm.
and they have some other guys there too, that could really rush the passer. And everybody's I've heard nothing but hype about this defensive line that the Giants have, dude.
Yeah,
And to be able to get after quarterbacks and maybe go as far as to like hurt some guys potentially. Right. Obviously not in a bounty sort of way, but like just that's how
no, put a bounty on
prolific they could be. I mean, dude, if there was a bounty, dude, I would absolutely go for it.
I would take the bounty, and I'd
take the bounty
secure
and
the
run,
bounty.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
that's right.
So at this point, I mean, it seems that there is maybe more to be excited about the Giants, excuse me, that some people were leading on. I mean, you think like a 7-win season? Like, what do you think about like they're going to end up?
Possibly, dude. Yeah, I mean, but they do have a really tough schedule.
Mhm.
I think they have one of the toughest schedules, if not the toughest schedule in all the leagues.
That's what they say, dude.
strength-wise. Yes.
That's what they say.
Yeah. So, and I mean, but so we'll have to see. But I mean, if you're a Giants fan, I would imagine that you're pretty pumped because again, on both sides of the ball, you have things to look forward to, and it's young talent. So this could be the start of something for the Giants, like a new era, if you will, Tony. You know what I mean? So again, Abdul Carter, rookie on the defensive side of the ball, and then Dart, rookie on the offensive side of the ball. Quarterback, obviously the signal caller, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention too, though, the Giants on offense have Neighbors. It's Neighbors' second year. The Neighbors know he's smoking dope, maybe, and dude, this could be one of those.
Thinks I'm smoking.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah,
it.
dude, they know it.
And so this could be maybe one of these tandems here, like eventually, maybe like a Burrow, Jamar Chase,
smoking dope,
that type
dude.
of thing. They know he's selling it. Neighbors in New Jersey,
Dom
New York,
Smith.
Dom
Yeah,
Smith, dude. Josh, he knows. whatever, dude. They can do whatever they want. But dude, and then even Tommy Cutlets. Oh my God, dude, Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito with his stupid ass looking agent, looking like a elf from the North Pole.
He's smoking dope.
Dumbass.
Yeah,
he definitely
dude.
is
Smoking dope ass, head ass.
But even he had a good line. Again, preseason, so you don't want to like get too crazy, dude. But DeVito comes in 17 to 20, 198 yards, Tony, 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Again,
But
you take it for what
come
it
on,
is.
dude.
Take
Grain
it
of
for what it
salt.
is.
Grain of salt.
Like, will he make the team? I mean, who knows? What I think? What do they want? 4 quarterbacks, dude? Right? Like, are they going to cut Winston? I mean, and have the quarterback room be Dart, Mr. Unlimited, that dumbass, and Tommy? Don't know. I wonder what the Giants fans will. Giants fans, let's hear from you here. In the comments, what are you thinking here?
Call in.
What does
if you
the
want
quarterback room look like? What do you want to see? Does Tommy Cutlets make the team? Is that what you want? Do you want to keep famous Jameis and say au revoir to Tommy? Who knows?
Famous Jameis,
man. Jameson Winston. Let's go with Jameson Winston. We'll see.
It's Jameis Winston.
I know. Sometimes he's referred to as Jameson. It's funny, dude. I remember watching Jameson Winston at Florida State, 2014, dude.
Wow.
Our senior year, me and Barnes at Eastern, watching him. He stole the crab legs for the fraternity. He got in trouble. You know that? You remember that story?
No, I don't know that.
Famous Jameis, dude.
Wow,
Gets in trouble for stealing some crab legs from a local mart down there around Florida State. Yeah. Gets in trouble.
For
a little
like why?
For the frat. Apparently it was a
thing.
Yeah. First of all, but also too, I don't know why you would want to be in a frat when you're on the football team.
Because you're stupid.
That's right. Dude.
Yeah, dude. It's doing crab legs. Come on, dude. Getting caught doing that?
Crab legs, dude.
Like, would you what?
From a local mart,
and you got caught.
Get caught too.
Come on, dude.
Like you're like, dude, you're known throughout the nation.
Crab legs.
You're the quarterback, starting quarterback for Florida State.
Not a good head on his shoulders right there with that.
No, dude. No. Still a little bit of like head in the clouds for sure. May the good Lord deliver me from pick sixes, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But he's grown up a little bit.
Yeah. People like him, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Nice enough guy. Yeah,
team guy.
Dude,
dude.
Definitely is can give a good hype speech.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Like getting the boys ready to go out there for war.
Still, you got to steal some crab for the game. You
steal some
eat
crab,
it,
maybe for
legs,
after the game.
After the game.
Post-game crab. That's right, dude. Little Krabby Patty.
All right, dude. So a lot of coming out of the Giants camp, obviously. Let's go over across town here, which is really
go across town.
Not really across town. Really, just stay in the same stadium. Really,
obviously, you guys recapped it yesterday, but that was a great time. Thanks again, Josh.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude.
Great time, dude. And apparently too, after that, I think it was we went Wednesday, yesterday, dude. Did you get an alert from ESPN? I got something where it said they held their own. The players held their own day on like Sunday, where they called plays. Like there was no
like their own
coaches,
practice.
But they had their own
like
practice.
A players' practice.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! There we go, dude.
Yeah. So, dude, I think Aaron Glenn has definitely kind of set a new culture and a precedent.
Yes, dude.
I think it does help that he was on the team, dude, and was a New York Jet when he played. And dude, just seems like that type of commanding sort of presence that's needed. And dude, it's also nice too. I haven't really heard any headlines about like would he get involved or any of that or this and that bullshit, wearing a chain.
True.
All that nonsense, dude. Like, that's the last thing they needed, dude. And we saw Fields, firsthand. I think, dude, the weather, if it was a nicer day, it would have been a little bit more
like wow,
I don't know,
factor.
thorough. Yeah. Like a little bit more efficient, but still a good despite. Yeah, have a thoroughbred. American Pharaoh. Speaking of, dude, that time for me is coming up, dude.
Is that right, dude? Is it?
Oh yeah, dude, for sure. But
I'm surprised you made it this long.
I'm doing my best, man. I could have already went, but I'm trying to hang in.
That's wild, dude.
Wild, yeah. But I don't know. So in terms of the Jets, though, I think a lot of excitement could be coming out of there as well. Obviously, like we've discussed, but like signing Sauce and signing Gaddis, setting that type of foundation with those guys,
Right.
as a franchise. One guy, again too, offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year, Sauce and Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to lock those guys in and saying to them, like, we want, we're building something here. We need you to be the pillars of it. That's dope. And then we'll see what happens with Brees.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He knows what if he wants a nice contract. He wants that too. I think he.
And I think the anticipation is there. Like, people are anticipating him having a good year. But at the end of the year,
youngest running back room 2 in the league, by the way.
Oh, I like that, dude.
Yeah,
I like that a lot, actually, dude. But I mean, who do you think has a better record at the end of the year? The Jets, or the Giants?
Dude, it might honestly be equal, around 7-8, but
7 or 8 wins. Do you think that
I would have to give the edge maybe to the Giants?
Giants, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that next year the Jets are looking to draft another quarterback? Yeah.
I mean, dude, it'd be crazy if it was Archie Manning.
That would be wild.
That would be kind of crazy.
So who do you?
I obviously hope Fields works out because I like Fields, and I think Fields could be like. I mean, dude, I'm kind of hoping this might be like a tall task and like wishful, but if he could be like any sort of remnants of Michael Vick, that would be
nice, dude. I don't know if we have the long ball, but
I think. But don't you think he could develop that? I mean, I would think that
think
like
so, dude.
you could develop that as part of your skill set. I'd really like it to work out with him, dude, with Fields. I really would. Same token, like I just said, if it ends up being like they're in a situation where they can draft Archie Manning, then obviously, do it.
Yeah.
And especially too with like a coach and a culture that Glenn is, implementing here, and a young OC, right? First shot at OC for that
guy.
I forgot his name from Detroit.
Fuck, dude. Connor something.
Yeah, let's look it up. But yeah, man. I mean, so either way, you'd like it to work out with Fields. I really would.
Tanner Engstrand.
Yes, yeah, and I'm hopeful that it could. What do you think? Do you think? What do you
I have a lot of high hopes, honestly, for Justin Fields and for what the Jets are putting out, dude. Kind of like just echoing what you were saying about the culture that Glenn is laying down.
Yeah.
Our boy Tanner here, just implementing some creativity on offense.
Which we saw.
It just we saw a little bit, dude.
Reverse
Wilson in motion. What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Bang.
Throw to Fields in the corner of the end zone.
So I mean, I'm using tight ends here. So I feel like already it just seems like that the Jets are going to be doing some things better, a lot of things better.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, it just kind of comes down to what their leadership on the field is going to look like from Fields.
Yeah.
But I think he has a lot of potential. I think he can learn to make those easy throws, like a short, on a 3rd and 2, you're doing a little short route, just like the first down, so like just little things like that. If he does those things right and then just uses his feet, it's going to be a great year. He's going to be scoring a lot on the ground, which is to just do it. Just I don't give a shit if it's through the ground or through the air, dude. Like fucking score and don't give it too many picks.
Make plays, be efficient on offense, be smart on offense.
Don't do any fucking stupid penalties, dude. For Christ's sake, I feel like, dude, how many times
don't shoot yourself in the foot,
dude? How many times last season did we see the offense so off tempo? Like Rodgers just has to take a timeout or takes a delay a game, or there's a fucking false start because they're idiotic. Like, I think those are the things you're going to see be cleaned up because there's no way Glenn is going to be
more
cool with that, dude.
Yeah,
way more disciplined, dude. So I think there's high hopes for the Jets, and I think that they're going to have a better record than the Giants.
I hope so.
Suck it.
No, I mean, good.
No, suck it,
I hope
dude.
they do.
Yeah.
You suck it. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fun year, I think, dude. It'll give us something to look forward to. And
suck it.
That's right, Barnes.
Yeah, that's right, Barnes.
What do you think he's doing right now? Him and Sam. They're at a pool somewhere.
Are they 3 hours behind us?
Yeah. So it's 8:30.
It's 8:30, dude.
He's up.
They're just getting up, dude.
Maybe he texted me 15 minutes ago. I don't know if it's my phone, but you sound like you're on Mars.
No, yeah, dude, that was definitely us. I should double check.
No, Barnes.
Dude,
it sounded like we were under the water,
like,
dude. What the? It just happened.
It just did that, right?
Yeah, but we were fine up till then. What the? It just happened.
It just did that, right?
Yeah, but we were fine. Now we're good again.
Now we're good again. That's so weird, dude. I don't know why it's going in and out. I don't know what that is, dude.
I don't know either.
But it's kind of freaking me out a little bit, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I guess it's whatever. It's fine now.
Barnes is waiting to get ready for breakfast.
Waiting to get ready for breakfast, dude. Right, come on, you gotta give some details here.
You're gonna have the pimento cheese again, dude.
Is it like a buffet?
What was that exactly? It was like it was a fried chicken sandwich with
pimento cheese
with a slab
on it,
of pimento cheese.
Yeah, they fucking caked that on there, dude. You like pimento cheese?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had it.
It's not bad. It's a very like.
Doesn't look too appetizing.
It doesn't look appetizing, and it doesn't really smell appetizing. It smells smoky. It's like smoking.
Smoking,
dude. I love smoked Gouda, dude. Smoked Gouda,
buffalo
so
mozzarella.
Good,
mozzarella,
dude. The buffalo mozzarella is so good, dude.
Yeah.
But in any case, I think we're good on football. We're good on football.
I think so, dude.
Because I know we kind of got a little off track, jump around a little bit because of the audio situation.
Yeah.
We got to do a little baseball pick segment, dude. I did this with Michael. Michael yesterday had one pick, and then I did my 3-pack sort of deal. Like, do you want to do the same deal? Do you want to take? You can, if you want, you can do full Barnes. We go 1-1. We each get 3 games sort of deal.
Do it, dude.
You want to do the 3 games apiece?
That's correct. Dude.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Fucking
all that cheese, dude.
Pimento.
Pimento cheese, dude, is gonna be riding our way into another edition of the Baseball Frenzy here, sponsored by the Hirsch Law Firm, my guys. And I guess, Matthew's the guest here.
Oh.
He's in for Brian. I'm going to let Matthew have the pick of the litter. You have the first pick here, dude.
How am I going to do anything different than Barnes would do, dude? We're
going to go to the Bronx.
To the Bronx, dude. Yankee Stadium, big night tonight for the Yankees, dude. Have to recoup from last night, freed on the mound, be the stopper force that we need you to be, maximum, and let's go Yankees, dude. We're going to go 8-2. A little offensive explosion here. Nice dinger from Judge, dinger from Stanton, and a little dinger from Bellinger, dude.
A little dinger.
And a little 6 strong for Max, and we're going to go 8-2. Yanks over the Sox tonight. Big win. Move up a little bit in the wild card. A little separation, Tony. And there you go.
A little separation, dude.
In the name of separation.
Dude, I had a horse, Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Little dinger. Little dinger coming around the rear now, dude.
Would you pack a dinger?
I would definitely pack a dinger with a little dinger. And you know what, dude? I'd look at the rule book and see if there's rule against it, but little dinger is going to be packing a dinger too, dude.
That's right, dude.
Get ready for the race, little dinger.
There you go, little dinger. Focus, dude. It's the dinger, dude.
All right, dude. All right, let's go now. Apple TV, we set it to, you know the deal. The Mets are going to be in hot Atlanta, as Brian would say. I know, dude.
You're nervous.
A little nervous, dude. Pitching matchup, though. Nolan McLean, okay, dude, made his debut last weekend. I think it was Saturday against Seattle. 5 1/3, 2 hits, no earned runs, 4 walks, but 8 Ks. Powered the Mets to a 3-1 victory against Seattle there. We know how that series ended up, dude. And I'm thinking, honestly, Nolan McLean, I wonder is I guess maybe Acuna is back. I wasn't sure if he was, dude. I don't know what he's doing, dude.
Not sure. I think he is. I think
he is too. Wasn't back last week, dude. You look at his last 5 games, 8-20 2 days ago, a hit against Chicago, dude. No home runs, though, since he's been back. Nonetheless, though, I think McLean gets through the Braves lineup not once, not 2, but thrice, dude.
Wow.
He reaches 100 pitches. I think it was at 91 or 93 on Saturday. Very clean pitcher. A lot of different pitches to mix up with. Loves to throw the sweeper, the cutter, mixes in that fastball when he needs to. It's clocks in at 97. Love that. Change up when he needs to as well. He'll go to a few times. So I think, especially with the maybe lack of tape that the Braves have on good old Nolan here, Nolan McLean, call him Nolan Ryan.
Wow.
After tonight, dude.
Wow.
He'll be matched up against Joey Wentz, who's towing the slab, newly acquired from Minnesota, Not a great pitcher, but through the 6 starts with Atlanta has a 2.60 ERA.
Wow.
But, career, he's like a 4.7 ERA. This year, not great, somewhere around there. Limited action against the Mets. Last year, threw an inning and 2/3, scoreless ball. Last year, prior to that, 2023, had a start against the Mets. 6 innings, 5 earned runs, 3 homers given up. So I'm going to say he's going to get into some trouble with the long ball. You're going to see Soto with a dinger. You're going to see Soto with a 3-run dinger. No more of these solo shots.
Dude.
All right, dude. Alonso's going to be back. No more 2 for 23 for those guys. Lindor, 10-game hit streak. Let's freaking go. And I'm going to say Tyrone Taylor, okay?
Wow.
Making the best of his starts. Nimmo not in the lineup, possibly, probably, definitely. Taylor, maybe a 2-run double in the 8th. Mets tack it on here. McClain feels good. Mets put up 9.
9, dude.
Give
9.
up 3.
Wow.
Take it easy with that. 9. Give me the Mets and the over, dude.
Oh,
Shit,
dude. All right. That was good.
Dinger, dude.
That was good, dude. Really, really good.
Little dinger.
Let's go to, I believe, Texas. The Guardians versus the Rangers here. A little bit, again, wild card implications with the Guardians and Texas both sniffing around there. We have Slade Ciccione versus Nathan Eovaldi, dude.
Wow.
It's still nice to have Eovaldi on the Yanks, but, what can do? So I'm going to ride with the Rangers here tonight, Tony. I just think Eovaldi will be a little much for him. Cleveland, again, both these teams kind of sniffing around, trying to, get that maybe last spot in the wild card. Still got a lot of time to go. Things can, go one way or the other. But we'll ride Eovaldi tonight. Close game. Texas 6, Guardians 2. Eovaldi with a strong performance. 7 innings of 1-run ball, dude. And Rangers pull it out.
Go. Rangers pull it out, dude. What do I want for my next game, dude? Good for the Rangers, I guess. I guess give me Toronto. I'm sorry, dude.
Fuck.
Toronto, dude, gonna get their 75th win of the season here. Shane Bieber
Versus undecided.
versus undecided for Miami, dude.
Him in Miami.
Miami. And obviously, Shane Bieber here. You think about it. How many starts did he have this season? None, dude.
None.
Not great at all.
0.
And it's his first time in a long time pitching. Obviously acquired here from the Guardians. Shane Bieber. Obviously going to be an opener, testing him out here for the playoffs. But I'm going to say he throws an immaculate inning.
Wow.
First inning back, dude. He lasts maybe 3 2/3. 2 earned runs or 1 solo shot given up, something like that by Miami.
Right.
I can see who the fuck is the outfielder for Miami who went to the All-Star game.
Yes. He had the grand slam against the Yankees.
Yes, dude. Stott. Not Bryson Stott.
Hold on.
Or
Hold on,
EIOUI. He's going to have those solo shot against Shane Bieber. But nonetheless, Toronto overpowering. Give me Toronto. Give me the over here. I think Toronto puts a 10 spot up on Miami. They suck. Bullpen bad. Pitcher's gone. Who is it? Does he not decide it? They got nothing. They have nothing. Toronto over lock, dude. Who's the fucking outfielder?
I'm trying to look for him, dude. It's not Joey Weimer, is it?
No, dude. I'm going to find it in a second, dude.
I know.
Go to the depth chart, dude.
That's where I'm at.
Where are we in the outfield, dude? It's Kyle Stowers, dude.
I don't even see him here. How can that be? Under outfielders. That's insane.
Left field, Kyle Stowers. It says right here in the monitor. Look at the monitor.
Monitor's not on.
Monitor's not on this whole time. Monitor's for the
Oh.
fucking on.
The whole time, dude.
Your next pick. Kyle
Dude, we'll
Stowers.
go. Let's go with the. But dude, it's so crazy, bro, because it's not here for me.
You're not here.
The roster, dude.
You're not here.
Absolutely insane, dude. But let's go. We're gonna go with a marquee matchup, dude, of California, where Barnes is currently residing, dude. The Dodgers and the Padres, bro. Big series for these guys. Who do we got tonight? Towing the slab. Let's figure it out, dude. We have, wow. Talk about marquee, dude. Blake Snell versus you, Darvish. And this one's in San Diego, I believe.
Wow.
All right. So 9:40 start time here. Dude, gonna be a heavyweight bout, dude. Pitching duel, dude. We're gonna go like probably 1-1 to like the 7th inning, 8th inning. Both these guys pitching to at least the 7th. And we're gonna go for a nice Padres walk-off here. They're gonna win 2-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. with a walk-off on the Dodgers' head top. Padres win 2-1. Big game for them. Big heavyweight bout in the National League West here as the Dodgers and Padres continue to fight for that division, dude.
Fighting!
Fight it.
Oh, that pick, dude.
Fight
My
it,
third
dude.
and final pick here. Keep it going. Let's go to Seattle, dude. The Pacific Northwest. Okay, dude. Seattle taking on the A's here. Brian Wu. All right, dude. Yeah, dude. Old Yeller, dude. Brian Wu, who getting the start here. He's dialed in. It doesn't really matter, though, for pitching, because I feel like Seattle is going to absolutely open up a can of offense on the A's here. Luis Morales getting a start here. I think only his second start or third start of the season. He's going to get popped, dude. Raleigh, Crawford, Raleigh again, probably even Raleigh on pace for a 50 burger in the home run department. You may get that this weekend, dude. Mariners pop the A's. I'm going to say 8-4. Give me Mariners in the over. Tail these fucking bets. And just like that, another edition of the MLB frenzy, dude. Kyle Stowers, Josh B came in with it. Thank you, dude. Kyle Stowers is the guy. Josh B naming some players. Keep those names handy, though, because we're going to the Immaculate Grid. Let's freaking go, dude. Bang! I already have a few we could do. Just looking at the table here. So let's go Shift S, Immaculate Grid. Let's share it. Do we get the grid on? The gridiron here. The grid on. The gridiron. Yeah. All right, dude. So we're going. This is great. Milwaukee, Cincinnati. We're going to go with another guy here from the Mets who didn't do anything this year. A lot of injury. Was supposed to be a DH. Jesse Winker,
Wow,
dude. All right,
dude.
5%, a little more than I wanted, but that's fine. Because I have a feeling that the White Sox drafted him. He debuted as a White Sox.
Wait a minute.
He was on the Brewers.
Okay.
He's on the Mets, dude. And he's sucking ass, dude.
Who's that?
The guy we talked about today, Frankie
Montas.
Montas,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Nobody's thinking about him. 0.3. Let's go,
Nice,
dude.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of the second baseman. Probably Terang, I guess. Maybe from Milwaukee second base. But maybe we'll play that at a game. You never know. Josh B may know a Milwaukee second baseman back in the day. We're going to go with another familiar face here. Houston White Sox. You may think, wow, Jose Abreu. That's awesome. But we're going to go with a guy who I think all week I've been putting on the grid. Former Met, former Brave, former Dodger.
Yeah.
Jake Marisnick, dude.
Wow, dude.
Former Padre as well, I believe.
He's been all over the place.
He's dude. Literally, I shit you not. I think I've used him for like 2 weeks straight. Like it's pretty sick, dude.
Bro.
And nobody thinks of him, which is awesome.
Cincinnati and Houston.
It's kind of tough, dude. I do know.
Did Dusty play for the Astros? Or he just
Dusty
managed
Baker?
them? Yeah,
I think he was just a manager. I could be wrong though.
because he did play for Cincinnati.
He played for Cincinnati.
He managed them too, I think.
He did manage Cincinnati,
Right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure John Franco, his last year in the league was with the Astros, and I'm pretty certain. My mother talking about that.
I think you got to go for it. Then.
John Franco,
Yeah.
the Brooklyn man.
If your mother said that, we should do it.
John Franco. Can't spell for shit, dude.
Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson Franco, 2005, Houston Astro. Bang!
Wow, there you go, bud.
All right, dude.
Good pick, Tony.
And then we can probably do a little Ronnie Cedinho. Also,
Cedinho.
former, I think he's Ronnie with a Y, though, yeah. Another guy I've been using a lot. Bang, dude.
Let's go, dude.
Ronnie Cedinho, former Met utility man. I think it was 2012 he's with the Mets. 2012 with the Mets. Bang, dude. And then I don't know, man. You think Yasiel Puig, Johan Moncada down here, born outside the United States.
Wait.
White Sox, Johan
What
Moncada.
does it say?
White Sox and born outside the 50 states.
I mean,
Johan Moncada, right? I don't know.
It's crazy, bro. He was with Boston at the beginning.
I know, dude. He's supposed to be good.
Insane. I know. Now he's with the Angels.
Because you could go. Who is that?
Or is he with the Angels, or am I thinking of the other guy that they had?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but I'm gonna go Johan Moncada. Well, let's actually because fucking we have a comment here. Brewer second base, Joey Ortiz. There we go, dude. Joey Ortiz. That's a good one. I do recall Mr. Ortiz. Bang, 1%, dude.
Nice.
All right, let's go Johan over here.
Yep.
Bang, 5%. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
And then who's the guy? Ramon Urias, I think is the backup second baseman. Utility man for the Astros. We'll pop him in there.
Okay.
Bang. And then sucking ass. Moncada is on Anaheim.
Yes,
Brian
yes,
says
yes.
sucking ass.
Yes.
And then I don't know. You want to do Puig for the Reds?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know. I like Yasiel Puig.
Or was Ellie De La Cruz? But that'll be too much. That'll be too high.
I would imagine that would be too high,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yasiel Puig.
Put Puig in there.
4% for a total score of 17, dude. Let's go.
It's not too bad, Sony.
Not too bad at
Nice,
all, dude.
bro.
Joe Morgan was the top pick there.
Wow.
Luis Robert.
Oh, Robinson Cano,
Robinson
dude.
Cano, dude. Second base. Doesn't matter,
And
though.
they did have Ellie De La Cruz.
Ronnie
Wow.
Cedinho, dude. Ellie, 17%, dude.
Why would they put that there then?
That's saying that these are the top picks. These are the highest. Jose Abreu, 34%. White Sox, Astros, Classic. Andrew Vaughn, dude.
Barnes says, solid grid, fellas.
Hell yeah, baby.
Thank you, Brian.
A lot of Met flavor in that grid, dude.
Yeah, nuts. Maybe it's a sign.
Mets are gonna win tonight, dude. But all right, I mean, as this episode comes to a close,
Yes, sir.
we will do a final leaderboard update, I guess, at the Tour Championship. Russell Henley, still your
Mr.
outright
Henley.
leader. He was at 10 under, now he's at 9 under on his heels, tied for second. We have Tommy Fleetwood, Scotty Scheffler at 8 under. Ludwig Gobert, Justin Thomas, Bob McIntyre, and Colin Morikawa all still tied for fourth at 7 under. Keegan Bradley tied for 8th at 6 under. He's shooting a 64 today, actually. 6 strokes under his round yesterday. So good for Keegan Bradley. Shane Lowry also tied for 8th. Chris Goddard, Cameron Young, Rory McIlroy. McIlroy 2 under on the day so far through 9. Get ready to go to the back 9. Nonetheless, that's basically your leaderboard update. Top 10 players in hand. Where's Sepp Straka? Sepp Straka shooting a 65 at 5 under. Still, though, in 30th, though. Maybe a little too late for him. But that is your leaderboard update.
Love it, dude.
For the Tour Championship, dude. Tommy Fleetwood lurking, dude.
Oh, he's lurking, huh?
He is lurking in second place, dude.
Wow.
But hey, man, I mean, that's the name of the game here. And I'd say that's the name of the game for us here on this Friday. You got anything else you want to talk about, dude?
Nah, dude. I mean, that was dope, bro.
Yeah, that
Dope
was
show
amazing.
for us.
Great job, dude. You did the full 9, the full 27 you got, dude.
Let's go, dude. That's
Absolutely,
what you want.
dude. Yes, you want.
That's what
You
you
need
want.
some length out of your
Yeah.
starters.
Dude, I
you
feel
know?
bad about the coffee thing, bro. I
Oh,
would
don't feel
have
bad,
got
dude.
it.
It's totally
I
fine,
thought you would have had
dude.
one already.
No, I mean, no, it's totally fine, dude. It's okay.
Are you gonna get one now?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't. Well, normally when Mike comes, he normally brings the coffee. I
Right.
expect it, but I mean, it does.
Right,
it
right,
typically
right.
happens.
Right.
So no harm, no foul.
Correct.
And then if not,
You could go to Starbucks right here.
go to Starbino.
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 I'm not a fan, dude.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's they're there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
I know,
when
I
like when
know.
you need it in the pinch.
Bro, you know what I did
They're
yesterday?
there.
I went to Wake Up Coffee.
Oh no way!
And I did a little work there, bro. I was sitting,
Nice
that's where I was
spot,
watching the
dude.
show.
Oh, I
bro.
love that, dude. Nice
Sick.
spot.
I was like,
bright
bro, I
lights,
gotta come
dude.
here.
The commuters.
I was sitting outside.
Oh, beautiful day.
It was awesome.
Oh,
Bro.
it
I
was
like it.
beautiful,
Bro.
dude.
I don't know, something about it. Like, next to the train station, it's like it's dope. Like you get to New York City right
Yeah, dude.
here. You go in,
Mhm.
nice spot. Yeah, man, it was dope. That might be a thing for like the fall
Yeah, definitely, dude. It's a
Sit
nice area,
outside
dude. Good coffee.
until it gets cold.
Yeah, dude. Good coffee.
Yeah.
Dude.
They got some good. The food looks.
Yeah, dude. They have pretzel rolls, dude.
Yeah, they're all about the
dude.
pretzels.
The pretzel buns, dude.
It's advertised
The
on the thing.
pastries, the cookies,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. Are you starving right now? I'm starving.
Just
dude.
talking about it now. I'm getting kind of.
I had a banana so far.
That's nice. Bananas are
it.
good.
I think from here we're gonna go do the groceries.
Got to do the groceries.
Yeah,
dude.
haircut
Nice, dude.
2:30. Not much to cut, but
Something.
Fade on,
Yeah.
side, high and
Fix it
tight.
up, dude.
High and tight. Yeah,
High
yeah,
and
yeah.
tight. Yeah, dude.
I think I'm gonna keep this.
You should.
What do you think?
Yeah, dude.
I will grow this.
I will
This-
grow
this
this.
fall.
Dude. This will
winter.
grow.
Like no, I'm like
The winter arc.
call me the winter arc, dude.
Yeah,
Out of
dude.
the king.
Oh,
Yes, dude. But
all
and then-
right.
so later, bro. What are you thinking? Like,
We have Binge Buddies tonight, 8 o'clock.
okay.
Mitch Halleck in studio. Very excited for that.
Who's that again?
Terrificon man.
Oh,
The guy who created
Yep,
Terrificon. He's the
Nice.
man.
That's dope.
Big guy, huge guy, big personality,
Nice.
just a big name to have on the show, dude.
Yeah, it's
you
gonna be
know,
dope.
holds a lot of weight.
I mean, I might pop into and just be in the audience.
Spectate, hang out, whatever,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
post words,
Yeah.
normal festivities, I guess, dude.
What, a shoe?
Couple drinks, couple shoes, maybe a little pool. I haven't played pool in a while, dude.
I haven't been a horse in a long time.
I know. I feel like we haven't been. Jeff was talking shit, dude.
Yeah, I
Big
bet.
Jeff, dude.
Well, it's tough too. They're not gonna have the games on. That's the only thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it fucking sucks, dude.
It does suck.
Was that not working?
It
That
might,
thing?
it might have to be this thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
It was blue the whole time?
Yep.
Shit, dude. The technical difficulties today, dude. It's wild.
It's all right.
Yeah,
We
it's
got
fine,
through it
dude.
though.
No, we did. Dude, upward and onward.
Yeah,
All
and
right,
then
dude.
like Yankee game tomorrow.
You got a
I'm
big
looking-
day. You got a
looking
big
forward to
weekend,
that.
dude.
Yeah, and then Sunday. I forgot what Sunday is.
Sunday dinner.
Yeah, but something's going on.
Cousins.
Oh, that's yeah. Going down to New Rochelle with the family. Like, that'll be nice.
Nice, dude. Fuck yeah.
And then, dude, back to
the grind.
back to school
this is
on
it,
Monday.
dude. Let's go, dude. Yeah, same for me.
starts.
Classes
You're
on
starting?
Monday, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't start my Manhattanville till like the
Mhm.
second.
Okay.
Yeah, but school in Fairfield.
Oh yeah, for
starts
you for work. Yeah.
for work.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy, dude.
It is kind of crazy, dude. This summer, I can't believe it's August 25th, 22nd. Dude, it's wild.
22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it says here on my watch.
Golly,
Mhm.
dude. But no, bro, great time today. Great show. Obviously, we got our baseball teams have the work cut out for them tonight. We got to find a spot to watch. All right, that's the main thing.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, dude.
Binge
Don't
Buddies
worry.
will be dope.
Binge Buddies will be sick,
Looking
dude.
forward
Mitch,
if I'm here or if I'm tuned in
wherever,
elsewhere,
dude. It'll be sick, dude.
We'll
It's gonna
link
be
up.
awesome, dude.
We'll link up
Link up.
at some point. We will.
Yes, dude. It is gonna be great.
Yes.
I'm stoked. Great week of shows. Great
Yeah,
week from the
no doubt,
fans.
no doubt.
Great job today here, Matthew. Awesome
bro.
job.
Solid.
Hopefully, we could be recapping several
W's.
New York W's
on
on Monday, dude.
Orange isn't back till
Wednesday.
Yeah. So you're gonna be solo? You think Mike will get involved or?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. If anything, solo. Yeah, solo dolo. Solidino, dude. Shooting the ones. Bang, dude. But let's get out of here, man. All right. I want to thank everyone in here
Get out
for
of
tuning in
Dodge,
this
bro.
week. Get the F out of Dodge, dude.
That's right.
A great job by everyone. Hopefully, New York baseball. Good job. Football around the corner. Stoked for NFL Sundays.
I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody, obviously have a great weekend. Be safe. Have a few beers. Watch some sports. And if you're new to Downtime, tuning in right now, hit that sub button. That helps out a bunch. Obviously, comment, call in.
Follow on all social platforms.
Follow on all social platforms. Interact with us. We thrive on our fan interaction here. Downtime TV for any sweet Downtime TV merch. If you want to, just check us out on the website. It's awesome. Notifications button too, so you don't miss a damn thing. But we appreciate all you guys. And I really hope everyone has a great weekend. Thank you again to Matthew for filling in here. But let's fucking go
you,
Mets,
Johnny.
dude. Let's go Mets.
Let's go Yankees.
And we will see you on Monday. Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.